Christian book review. I finished my June read early, and it's no surprise because this book is awesome. So, I will preface this by saying, yes, he is my pastor, so I'm a little biased probably, but it is still a great book. Connecting the Chasm by Roche Coleman, bridging the gap between Christian infancy and spiritual maturity. Now, obviously, this is written for, I think, newer believers, but if you work with new believers, or if you just have gotten so comfortable that you really don't know how to explain things to new believers or to people in your life, or even if you want like a refresher and a new understanding of some of the things that we do believe, this is a great read. So this is the book that he has everyone in the church go through as a new believer or just a new member in the church, just to be sure everybody's on the same foundation, everybody understands the basis of Christianity, what we believe, all of that good stuff. So this is the book that we go through in our new members class. I am not a new believer anymore. However, my ministry is for new believers and I work with new believers all the time. And so I was getting a lot of the questions that I had when I was a new believer. This book I knew gave like a really good breakdown of how to explain the things of our faith to a new believer or someone who just, isn't there yet. And so it goes through a lot of the basis that you need when coming into the Christian faith, right? You found Jesus, you're so excited, you're saved, now what, right? So the chapters in this book are, it's really short. It's only 10 chapters, but they are the problem and penalty of sin, provision for sin, predestination to conversion, assurance of salvation, discipleship, sanctification, the Holy Spirit, the church leadership, and spiritual gifts. So he goes through all of those things biblically, okay? He goes through all those things from a biblical perspective and explains how it all works out from the gospel, from hearing the gospel to understanding how the church works and everything in between. What I really, really love though is that there's also a gospel presentation towards the back. So if you're not comfortable with sharing the gospel yet, then you can just use that little quick one that he has broken down right there. He has a PhD in Old Testament and a PhD in Hebrew, and a whole bunch of other things. I can't even tell you, but but he's really educated. He loves the Lord, and this book really shows his heart for wanting people to understand Christianity. Interesting though is that now that I've been in my church for a few years and I've been a Christian for a few years, I can kind of see the things that our church implements from this book because he goes through the different types of churches also and like different kind of the leaderships that churches implement. Kind of get an understanding. Like if you're looking for a church, then this helps you unbiasedly look at the different types of churches that are offered within the Christian faith. And I can see which one ours is, but he doesn't even mention that because I mean this wasn't written like for our church. He just wrote it. So I went through it actually really fast because I don't know, it like piqued my interest so much more now being out of the new believer phase. And it's really going to help me to communicate better with people who are coming to me and ask questions because that is my ministry. So if you are interested, it's called Connecting the Chasm by Roche Coleman and it's on Amazon. So enjoy.